punch is fast, strong, pinpoint.
Caught perfectly.
He's got defense, he's got speed, he's got footwork.
He's one of the best combination punchers in boxing. Always balanced.
If he asks me what's a perfect fighter, I'd say it's Inoue.
There's a lot of lore around Naoya Inoue because he doesn't do media. He doesn't really talk to fans. So it leaves a lot to the imagination.
Do general sports fans know him like maybe Sugar Ray Leonard or Mike Tyson?
No boxer right now is as terrifying as this one. His knockout power, precision, and speed make him unstoppable, breaking down elite opponents with ease. His relentless pressure and technical brilliance make him a nightmare in the ring. Even Mike Tyson was in awe of Nary a monster. He praised his speed, power, and precision, even comparing him to Manny Pacquiao. Inoue's ability to dismantle opponents impressed Tyson so much that he admitted getting goosebumps, proof of how special Inoue truly is.
That's wild.
Hey, look up this young fighter called the Monster. You ever hear Monster?
No.
Japanese fighter called Monster. This is a monster.
Crazy dude.
Yeah, let's check him out, man. Ikuki, what's his name?
Is it this guy, Naoya?
Yeah, let's look at some of his fights. He's a mean son.
Where's he fight?
He's a Japanese, 118 pounds. But wow, he was like 108.
Boxing?
He's a mean son of a... Oh yeah, you gotta see this bad motherfucker. He don't look like much. He's better than Manny Pacquiao. Manny Pacquiao was blue like that. Just as good.
He looks like a pop star.
Oh, wait till he get on these.
The most efficient hunting machine in all of boxing.
He's vicious. The Monster.
Oof.
That's a bad guy he beat too. Broke him down. Ooh.
118?
Yeah, 118
who the hell
pounds.
fights in that division?
Bantamweights.
Yeah, but who?
Some bad motherfuckers. Yeah, some killers. Ooh, break him. Ooh, the Monster. He beat him so easy.
Oh, I love it.
The Monster.
It's a good piece, right?
Yeah.
Hell yeah, it gave me goosebumps.
Fucking Monster. He's a mean little
Mike Tyson has openly praised Naoya Inoue, calling him the best fighter in the world and referring to him as the Japanese fighter. This is a major compliment from Tyson, one of the most feared and respected boxers in history. His recognition of Naoya's skills further cements his status among boxing's elite.
Japanese fighter is the best fighter. In my opinion, I'm nobody, but I think he's the best fighter. He's 122 now, right?
122, he'd be going to 135.
Why don't they fight 132, something like that? Yeah.
Manny Pacquiao, one of boxing's all-time greats, has named Naoya Inoue as his favorite fighter right now. He praised Inoue as an amazing talent and expressed hope for his continued success across multiple weight divisions. Coming from an 8-division world champion, this endorsement further elevates Inoue's reputation.
Do you still watch boxing now? Are you still into it? Do you enjoy watching boxing?
Yeah, because boxing is my passion, so that's why I'm enjoying watching boxing.
Do you have a favorite fighter now that's active?
Right now, Asian, like Naoya,
Inoue, amazing fighter.
Yeah, he's a good fighter, and I hope that he will accomplish in different weight division also.
Yeah, he probably will. Such a quality fighter.
Roy Jones Jr., a legendary multi-weight champion and one of the most skilled boxers ever, has declared Naoya Inoue as the true pound-for-pound #1. Known for his admiration of elite skill and dominance, Jones Jr.'s recognition further solidifies the Japanese star's status in the boxing world.
Paying him every year, but that is a bad dude. You understand me? They don't give him the credit because we don't see him that much. That dude right there, I think that dude really is pound for pound #1. He just don't have the competition at that weight class to have that big fight to get it right now. And the United States don't know him because we don't have big fighters in his weight class over here that we know that good.
We only seen him against Fulton.
You feel me? So
he dominated Fulton.
You feel me? The one that we did have, look what he did to him. So he really #1 pound for pound, but because he don't have the opposition to prove it, I gotta leave Bud there.
Right.
Tank Davis has also praised Naoya Inoue, calling him a great fighter. He even mentioned that facing Inoue would be a dream matchup for him. This recognition from one of boxing's most explosive knockout artists further shows how highly Inoue is regarded among the elite.
Inoue is the color hair? No. He is good. 21-0, undefeated. He's a 3-division champion. He's a big puncher. He was champion 112.
Fuck Bam, a puncher. He is good.
Who's that?
Inoue. Yeah, he's fighting this weekend.
He is good. I'm gonna watch him.
That's the one you asked where he come from.
Yeah. He's Japanese.
Good. His placements and everything.
Footwork.
Yeah.
Defense.
He's 29 years old, and I said that 28. But I said that Manny Pacquiao and Triple G didn't get famous till after they were 30. Tank, are you willing to go down to 118 and fight him?
I can't get to 118.
But if you could have, it would be fireworks.
Carl Froch praised Naoya Monster Inoue as a dominant 4-weight world champion and 2-weight undisputed champion. He highlighted Inoue's sharpness, tight defense, and ability to counter with precision. Froch also noted his balance, footwork, and devastating combinations, calling him one of the most dangerous fighters today.
In very, very good fashion. So Inoue, the monster, is a 4-weight world champion. He's actually a 2-weight undisputed world champion. And is he unbeatable? Well, he looks unbeatable. And the fight ended at the start of round 7. Listen, Inoue is sharp, he's compact, he's got a nice tight defense, he blocks shots with his gloves, but he also got quick reflex slips, he slips back, he's on his toes. He's on his toes a lot when he's in range, but he walks in kind of flat-footed. He puts pressure on with his feet, walks in with that tight defense, and he looks solid. But I think with his speed and his counterpunch, his accuracy, and the fact that he's punching hard body and head and looking to counter most shots that come at him, he's just such a good fighter. I mean, he doesn't really put a foot wrong. He gets clipped with the odd shot. I've seen him on the floor once before. He climbed up to win in emphatic fashion.
Nonito Donaire, a future Hall of Famer and multiple division world champion, has called Naoya Inoue the strongest and toughest opponent he has ever faced. This is a huge statement from Donaire, who has battled some of boxing's best. Inoue's ability to push an elite fighter like Donaire to his limits is proof of his greatness.
When it comes down to a lot of things, you know, I think the best guy that I face, and maybe perhaps if I was younger, it might be a different story, but at the moment of who I am in this time, I would say Inoue is the toughest that I've faced, or the strongest that I've faced.
You mentioned Inoue as probably or potentially the best fighter that you faced in your career. What is it about him that gives you that distinction?
I think it was like facing the younger me. You know, there's just a lot of similarities in terms of power, explosiveness, and sometimes intelligence, you know, but I think a lot of it is given the similarities is what makes it more difficult.
Listen, before we get to
like the first 3,
we got to preview Haney and Garcia. We got some time left, but we got to get to this whole madness on this whole Naoya Inoue madness on Twitter. He said,
I know a thing or two I ain't in this. I know a thing or two about, you know, running into problems.
Man, I just listen. Let him for context. If you did, I don't know if they clipped it wrong or what. The question that was presented to me by Jim: do you think Inoue should come to the United States? Not, do you think he needs to come to the United States? If he said needs, I heard should. So let me go on record for saying that. But basically, what I was trying to convey to the audience is I think that this is exactly what I said. I think it depends on what Naoya Inoue wants. Does he want to be a star in boxing, or does he want to be a star in Japan? He's clearly a star in Japan. Mm-hmm. I'm going to go on record for saying it. I wouldn't leave Japan. If I'm a star at home, why would I leave home?
Because I believe Inoue can become a multiple weight world champion. So I'm thinking, what if one day we fight at 140? I'm talking about future, and we do it in Japan. It'll be huge. Huge. Mark my words, if it somehow plays out that way, I think that fight will be one of the biggest pay-per-views of all time. Remember, I just said that.
Kid from Japan, Inoue. Mm-hmm. So when you see he got the victory over Cool Boy Steph. Cool Boy Steph, he's not a heavy puncher, good boxer. But far as, you know, Inoue, it was a Filipino fighter he had fought twice, Donaire. So Donaire was giving him fits in the first fight. And if I'm not mistaken, Donaire was somewhere close to 40 or 40 years old when he fought him the first time. Whereas he was in his 20s, so he should have knocked him out in the first fight, fighting a guy, you know, like I said before, you know, at that age. What I need Inoue to do is, I need him to come fight in the U.S. Random blood, urine testing. I think he's a hell of a fighter. A hell of a fighter. I won't take nothing away from him. Hell of a fighter. And I like him because I see he take a lot of my stuff from my playbook.